In this tutorial, we are going to learn about MySQL commands. So we'll begin with how to create a database, then how to use the database. For this one, we are going to MySQL command line, where it's going to ask them enter the password. Just I'm going to enter the password called root. Now I want to create a database. For this one, use the command called create and database. Database I'm going to take as a DB. So DB is a database where query is executed and one row is created. To check this database is created, not just type show databases where you can see that DB database is created. So now what I will do, I want to go into the database. For this one, you have to type a command called use database name called DB. That's it. The database is going to change. Now coming back here, what I'm going to do, we have to create a table name called an employee, and it consisting of employee number, employee name, job, manager, date of join, salary, and department number. Here we have a decimal 10 comma 2. The salary means 10 digits comma 0.00. So we'll show you that how this will going to run the query. For this one, write the query create a table, and the table name I'm going to give an employee. In this one, I want to write an employee number, and the employee number is an integer, which is a primary key. Then its primary key is nothing but a unique value. It doesn't have any duplicates and doesn't have any null constraint also. Now employee number, then I'm taking the employee name, which is a varchar of size taking as a 50, then followed by, we will see that what you have to write. Then job, okay, the job is also varchar of size. I'm taking the 20. Then who is the manager of this person is called mgr. I'm taking the id of mgr id of integer type of size 3. Then afterwards mention that salary, and the salary, it should be in that method called decimal. So I'm taking decimal of 10 digit comma up to 2 points, it is going to print it. Then afterwards I want to add one more field. Here we taken that date of join. For this date of join, I'm giving capital letters date of join, and it should be in the date method format. Okay, that's it. Just click on enter. One query executed. And next command we are going to see describing the database. For describing database, you have to use des command of table name called employee. Okay, yes, where you can see that the field employee number, which is an integer type, and which is a doesn't have a null, no, and primary key null, and default is also, you can see that. Now I want to insert the values. Before inserting, then how to add a column, here we mix the department number, right? So for this one, what is a command to add into this table as a department number? For this command, you have to type an alter command. In the alter, you have to take about table and alter the table name is employee. In this table, we are going to add a column called department. For this one, you have to use the add command, and we have to talk about the department of size of int of 3. Let's close it, just press it. Then saying that one, there is a 0 duplications. Now you can describe the table now. Yes, department, which is the integer type. Now we create a table. Then next command we are going to go for that insert the values into table. For this one you have to use the command called insert table, and the table name is employee. Then we talk about the values. So you can see that here the table name is employee. Then insert into is the command. Insert into employee table of values. Okay. For this one, we have an employee number. I'm taking is 1, comma. Then the employee name I'm taking as a Ram. Okay. Then afterwards, what is the job? Then I can call it as an admin. Then comma. Then what is the manager ID? I'm taking 1001. Then his salary is I'm going to give an assign of 45,000. Then afterwards we have a date of join. The date of join is joined in the year of 2022 of March, and the 31st is a date. Then the department a number I'm going to give 1. Just click on exit. It's have an error in the date of joining. The error is we have to missing double quotation here, single quotation. Okay, just press that single quotation because the date. Then click on enter. Yes, one row is selected. Then if I want to know that to show the table, then if I want to show the table, then you have to type select start from table name called employee. That's enter. You can see that the employee number is 1, e-name is Ram, the job of this person is admin, the manager ID and salary, the date of join and department is 1. Like that one, we have to create some set of values in this database. Like that one, I'm going to create a one more values. So here I'm taking that inside the values, and the employee number 2, I'm talking about employee name called Arun. Then is belonging to that sales executive. Then is having the manager ID called 1002, and his salary is 50,000, and he was joined in 2022. So I'm going to update it to. Now let's look at, because the February doesn't have 31. If I type that one, it has to show error. Yes, because the December doesn't incorrect date value, because the December, I mean February doesn't contain 31 value. That's why it's showing error. Just update type 28, because in the February hardly we can see 28. If a leap year we can go for the 29. Just click the query is executed. Like that one, I'm going to create a one more employee value called 3 is employee name, and his name is Arun Sai, and he is from manager. Then this manager containing that ID of 3, and salary is 1,50,000 per month, and he joined 2020. Then March, you can edit your as per requirement, so 31st, and he's belong to department number 2. Okay, now it like that one, I'm going to insert one more person name ID name called 4, and I'm taking his name is Shah, and he is an executive for CEO, and he is having the manager ID of 1001, of salary of 5,50,000. He was joined in 2019, and the department is belonging to trade. Like that, then we create a database, then check How many are there? Yes, this is a way of creating a table and inserting the values into the table. Now going back, now we saw the how to create table, describe the table, insert the value table into table. We can show the table. Then how to add the column also we done. Then how to update that values in the table. Here you can see that your name is a Shah is there. Then I want to use is a particular name. I want to add his name is Shah MJJ. For this one, we have to write a query. Let's we write a query for that one. For this, to update the command for this Shah name to a Shah MJJ, then use the command called update. Update the table name. The table name is an employee and followed by a set command to set that ename. So employee name I want to set as Shah MJJ. Then afterwards where I want to set, so based upon employee ID, so you have to use a where clause where we have employee number because it's a primary key, employee number equal to 1. Let's execute this code. Now the rows matched and the query is executed. Let's select this table and see that where is updated or not. It was updated. Where it's updated, we given that employee number as 1, then rename a ram as a Shah MJJ. Now this Shaw MJJ I want to update in the employee number 4. Okay, then go for table number employee number 4 and you can check it out. Then you can see that it's updated not. Yes, the two names are there. Then I'm back to this again Shaw MJJ2. I want to set an employee number 1. His name is Ram. That's it. So you can check it 1 second back to this. So we upgraded fast here RAM to Shandy. The next query is that we update the table, then print that employee name in a descending order. For this, go back to here. Now I want to print that descending order of e name. For this one, you have to select star from table name called employee, and we have to use a command called order by of e name. That's it. You can see that it has been printed as per the ename of descending order. That's it. We created a descending order. Now the query is that we have to print the maximum salary of an employee name. So for this one, you have to write a command called select. Instead of star, you have to write a max is a command of we have a salary from the table name called employee. That's it. You can see that the maximum salary of that employee is Shah MJJ. Or if I want to add his name also, then you can use a command called that employee name called ename that field just comments. You can see that employee name and salary. Suppose if I want to find the minimum salary, you can go with the minimum salary of that employee and the name also. That's it. We covered up how to create a database and how to you create a table in the database and how to describe the table, then how to insert the values in the table, then display the table, then add a column to the already existing table, then update the values in the table, then print an employee table in descending order, then print the maximum employee in that table. That's it. Thank you.